Hey guys, RW here down in the shop. We just had a gully washer. For those of you who don't live in the mountains, a gully washer is when in the space of about 5 minutes you get about an inch of rain. And it beats the heck out of everything. We had hail too, good sized hail, I guess up to about an inch. And it's quite wet and green out the windows right now. So I just wanted to show you guys what I'm up to down here. I'm making sticks. And what I did is I sourced some bloodwood. So this is what bloodwood looks like. It's got about, it feels to me like this bloodwood, like for instance, this is a piece of the bloodwood over here, okay? And I'm just kind of feeling it and the way it sounds and stuff. It has about the same density as the canary wood. They almost have a similar tone when they're knocked around. You can kind of hear them clinkety clink. You can hear that high pitched. That's a nice hard wood. And the reason I have a couple long ones is I was thinking about making some Joe staffs. Joe staffs are typically 50 inches, but they can be up to 56. And my lumber's 59, so that gives me some room maybe to trim a little bit. Thinking of making some Joe staffs. And then the maple, it just cut so nice. The maple cut so nice, I just went ahead and cut them full length, and I'll just cut them down. This is the curly maple that has all the wonderful ripply patterns in it. And now, depending on the grain of maple and flaws in it, okay, like for instance, that may not make the grade right there. But to give you an idea of how strong maple is, I mean, you know, how strong does a stick need to be? I mean, you should be able to really whack something with it and not worry about it fracturing or anything. And this has a nice bounce to it too. It has a nice rebound when it, I'm tearing the heck out of my rubber mat there. I don't want to do that anymore. But basically, you can see it's relatively straight, not bad for maple. Maple really depends on the grain and the density of maple, whether or not it makes a good stick, in my opinion, a good walking stick. I've had maple that if it has the wrong kind of grain, when you flex it enough, it fractures. Like when you really put some pressure on it, like right now, I'm really bending the heck out of this like I'm trying to break it up for kindling, you know? And as you can see, it really doesn't care. It doesn't care. Ugh. So this is good strong wood, but it's extremely light. That's what's so cool about it. So having a really lightweight Joe stick that's really, really strong, you know, these are not going to break. But they are so light, you could easily hold that stick out one-handed, you know. And a really heavy stick, you're going to feel the, this would be a really nice, fast stick. That's what's nice about light and strong woods, is they're fast in your hand. Heavier woods aren't going to be as fast. Now, once you've got the wood dimension down to a size like this, you know, even though this is relatively dense, just like the canary wood, and fairly heavy, it has a nice feel to it. But I'm not sure about the Joe staff. Like, for instance, this is so much heavier than the maple. It's difficult for me. I can feel my muscles training to hold it out straight, unlike the maple. I'm also not sure, I don't think it's going to fracture or anything like that. But it's very difficult to get exotics. It's difficult to get an exotic that's not going to go nuts when you cut it. I don't know if you guys can see how many different directions that twisted, but it twisted about every different direction you can imagine. So in my mind, not really suitable. Okay? Not really suitable for a Joe stick. So basically, what have I got? I'm getting ready to do some over here. I've got 8 bloodwood sticks I'm going to make. And I'm probably going to make at least 8 maple sticks. And that's going to take me quite a while, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Just to get some inventory, just to get some stuff that I can send out the door when somebody wants a set of sticks. There you go. Bloodwood is a very desirable exotic. It's used in knife handles, scales, pistol panel, you know, grip panels, pin blanks, any kind of pretty turning that you want. It has an incredible grain, and this has not even been oiled or anything. This is just how it looks right off the planer. it gets deeper and deeper as it oxidizes. So these are just going to be outstanding sticks. I just can feel it. This is Padouk, okay? The reason I haven't milled this up yet is I don't know if I want to turn this into sticks. This is gorgeous, gorgeous wood. It's just an amazing piece of wood. See the lines on it? This is really going to be perfect for things like pistol grips, stocks, knife handles, things like that. This wood is just so beautiful. And then I saved a little piece of bloodwood because I like to make a few shell preppers out of the exotics. Even though this is one of the most expensive exotics that I've purchased recently, it's just so pretty. You can see the grain in it. This is just going to make an outstanding tool, but I may have to charge a little bit more for the tool. And here's the last little piece of canary wood. Now I could make some sticks out of this, or I could make some shell preppers out of this, and I'm undecided. That's why it's still laying there. So I just wanted to leave some wood that isn't cut up, and this of course will all be shell preppers. I'm going to make a mess of maple shell preppers. Probably be able to make 6 or 7 out of that. So that's a little update on the wood situation here. It's getting really loud because the gully washer's coming back, and we're about to get blasted. I'm going to put on my dust mask and start mowing down some corners on the bloodwood. The stuff's really nasty. You don't want to breathe it. The dust of it is bitter and nasty. So I'm taking full protection this time. Talk to you guys soon.